What actions constitute war crimes under the Geneva Conventions? In recent news, the topic of war crimes has gained attention as conflicts around the world continue to escalate. Many are asking, what actions really constitute war crimes under the Geneva Conventions? This question is particularly relevant as international bodies seek accountability for violations. Understanding these actions is vital for anyone interested in humanitarian law and the protection of human rights during armed conflict. War crimes under the Geneva Conventions involve serious violations of the laws and customs of war. These laws are designed to protect civilians, prisoners of war, and other non-combatants during armed conflict. One of the most serious offenses is the willful killing or murder of civilians or prisoners of war. Intentionally targeting or killing non-combatants is strictly prohibited. Another significant violation is torture or inhumane treatment. This includes acts of physical or mental torture and cruel or degrading treatment of protected persons. Unlawful deportation or transfer of civilian populations without lawful justification is also considered a grave breach and a war crime. Taking hostages is another action that constitutes a war crime. Detaining civilians or combatants to compel action or as intimidation is forbidden under international law. Additionally, attacks against civilian objects, such as hospitals and residential areas, violate the principle of distinction. This principle requires parties to differentiate between military targets and civilians. Using prohibited weapons or methods of warfare is also banned. Employing weapons that cause unnecessary suffering or are indiscriminate can lead to war crime charges. Furthermore, failing to provide fair trial protections to unlawful combatants or prisoners can also be considered a war crime. Ordering or carrying out manifestly unlawful orders is another serious violation. Executing orders that clearly violate international humanitarian law does not exempt individuals from responsibility. These actions are grave breaches under the Geneva Conventions and related protocols. Those responsible may face personal accountability under international law. The Geneva Conventions requiring states to search for, prosecute, and punish individuals who commit such crimes. Protecting civilians and prisoners is fundamental to the laws of armed conflict. Violations of these laws undermine the legal framework designed to limit the horrors of war. As discussions continue, it is essential to stay informed about these critical issues.